Hey you guys, this is gonna be another reading from me, and this one is kind of interesting because honestly, I don't care about this topic, but I did the what's it called? People giving you compliments behind your back. So I thought I'd do the people giving you insults behind your back reading as well, because well, to make it fair and stuff like that. I think Chitra Moon Tarot did one about a month ago, which is kind of weird because time really passes really quickly apparently. But there we go. That's not the inspiration, but I did watch that and it was pretty decent. But based on that as well, insults don't exactly have to be bad necessarily. It obviously depends on how you will take them and stuff like that. You're obviously on this reading for a reason, so take it as it resonates. Throw out whatever doesn't serve you, all of that jazz. You know better than any tarot reader does. But anyways, yeah, the first cards we're using for the ones you're gonna get to pick from are these super cute stuff, basically. Day of the Dead playing cards. Dun dun dun. Also, the fucking inside of the, oh sorry, why am I swearing, the inside of the actual packaging, like, they did great. That's what I gotta say. This is how you design cards. I don't know what my energy is right now, but clearly this is the type of energy needed to do this kind of reading, so here we have it. Okay. Shit. The insults people give you behind your back. Insults people give you behind your back. Pile 1 card, there you go. Pile 2. Insults people give you behind your back. Pile 2. Anytime today before I started picking it, and then pile 3. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. I think I have the wedding bells stuck inside my head, so God knows what that means, unless it's the happy birthday one, but I think it's the, what's it called? The wedding bells. But anyways, pile 1 is the 9 of Wands, or 9 of Clubs. Pile 2 will be the 7 of Swords, which is the 7 of Spades. Shit. Yeah. And then pile 3 is the 8 of Wands, which is the 8 of Clubs. So yeah, please feel free to pick. Well, let me just get my shadow out of the thing, because I'm being a perfectionist today. God knows where the moon is, but this is it, really. Exciting stuff. Please pick. And then we can begin in a few seconds. And this is pile 1, and this is where I'm going. Whatever that meant. But yeah, okay. 9 of Wands. Okay, standing your ground, unnecessarily being burdened, but like persevering through it, having patience. The insults here are more to do with you being able to withstand whatever life throws at you. So some people throwing insults / shade because you just know how to be you, basically, without listening to their BS. Potentially some of you don't actually listen to other people's advice, and that is an insult to them, because maybe they feel like they constantly have to be patient with you, and maybe like they're wasting their time. Don't shoot the messenger, but I'm just saying, let's see. This is a wand. Sorry, a club, which is a wand, but yes, the 9, which is in the thing. Stay the course, protect your assets. Yeah, again, maybe some people think you're stingy with your assets, stingy with your money, and that may be an insult there. Was it Robert Greene who said being seductive means that you can share your generosity? Well, you can be generous, you can share whatever you have going on. If you're out there dating and or whatever it is, really, and you're able to spend money, it's a case in show to suggest that you are seductive. Someone who's not seductive, or anti-seductive as he put it, is someone who's quite stingy, doesn't really spend their resources on other people, or necessarily themselves either sometimes. But yeah, some people's insults may be that you are quite stingy, both with your time, your energy, and also on top of that, what else is there besides time and energy? Your money, I guess. That's what I meant, really. But yeah. First card we have is from the Spiritual Tarot, and we have the Chariot. Yeah, making hasty decisions without including other people. That might be one of the insults behind your back. Going wherever the hell you please, wherever you want, without including other people in the decisions, or at least Maybe they feel excluded. Even if you try your best to include people, sometimes what the other person sees is still what they want to see, because we really only have our own perspective. And when we're not trying to see from another person's perspective, well, that takes guts. It takes courage to see from another person's perspective. So maybe some people feel like you just don't bother with them, or even when you do, it's not enough for whatever reason. But again, please take that as a resonate. And if that actually is the case, I feel like that would be someone who would have such an insult to say would be someone who's giving way too much from their own personal energy, or investing too much in you in that sense. And I don't mean that in a sense where you don't deserve to be invested in. What I mean to say is that they are actually investing too much, as in they're not caring about themselves enough, basically. Next cards we have are from the Sexual Magic Tarot, and we have the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay, two kings energy here. So okay, your stability is really important to you, your confidence. Some of you may be slightly cocky. You may actually parade your money but not spend it on other people. So again, working for yourself, working to, you know, control your assets, I guess, also make more assets and all of that jazz. Build your financial empire, basically. And then you don't share it with other people for some, or that's how they feel anyway. So insults could include that you're overprotective of what you have to give. He's very protective in the King of Wands here. So yeah, you don't give enough. But when you do give, I feel like people do see you give to important people to you, and you're basically very able to give. It's just some people feel like they're also entitled to your energy slash time slash money, and when they don't get it, they're a bit miffed, which is fair play. But at the same time, if they don't really hold an important position in your life, why would you share your resources with them? If it's like, you know, if it's an acquaintance, but maybe potentially for some of them they do really feel that you're closer than you actually are. So this could also be for you, you consider this person an acquaintance, or people rather, and then they consider you a friend. So friendship dynamics here might be important, and whether or not you actually align as people together, basically. Next cards we have are from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Seven of Earth. Seven of coins, basically, and then also the Magician. Sweet. Again, creating your empire, tinkering with your designs. Yeah, the imagery do be like that sometimes, to be fair. Feel free to pause if you want to see it from close up and stuff, but I am not showing that again. Or at least not, you know, in any ways. Seven of Earth, what am I getting here? You're very involved with whatever it is you do. Maybe they don't get enough of your attention or your time. This person is literally spying on her, and she's reading tiny letters. Well, not tiny, but you know, she's reading letters. She's minding her business. So yeah, some of you, this is, wait, what is this? This is Saturn in Taurus. Some of you may have Saturn in Taurus. Saturn in Taurus is also very ostentatious, I believe. And maybe some people feel like you spend your money left, right, and center, so they're insulted by the fact that you can spend it, but not on them. I am really getting a lot of resources in this pile. There's something with you having money but not spending it on people that feel like they are entitled to you spending it on them, basically. Yeah. Okay, next cards we have are from the Serpieri Tarot, and we have the Four of Swords, Rest, and the Nine of Pentacles. Look at you, blooming. Financially speaking, you got it together, basically. And I feel like people feel, they genuinely do feel entitled to your energy and your money. And you're just not giving it. You'd rather rest, you'd rather do your thing and then go home and enjoy your own company, enjoy your own time, or the people that you've already surrounded yourself that you consider important, basically. So I feel like the insults coming are not from people that you actually care about. They're from people who are kind of in your energy because they have to be there, but more so potentially from work or placements where you don't really see these people often. They're not like everyday important people, basically. Well, I mean, work placements and stuff like that, colleagues are important, but to your emotional well-being, these people are basically not that important. So the insults coming are either from strangers or from people that just, you get the idea, they just don't know you that well, or they think they know you, but they know a version of you that is very stingy. Next, last cards we have are from the Valentina Tarot, and we have the High Priestess. And the moon. Okay, both are Cancer cards. Sorry, both are Pisces cards, but the moon is also Cancer, personally. So, well, not personally necessarily, but you know, a lot of tarot readers read it as the Cancer card. But yeah, so Pisces energy. This person may be a Pisces, this acquaintance, whatever you really want to call them, to be honest. But yeah, some people may be into shibari with the ropes hanging. Well, it looks like silky stuff, to be honest. But yeah, hanging around her or tied around her. uh these could be people that you previously were good friends with, but now they kind of gossip about people. Maybe you sussed that out about this person and you were like, no, I don't really want to be part of your energy or part of your friendship group, because you talk a lot about other people and you spread rumors. So maybe you took your energy away from this person with the high priestess here holding the scroll, and you were like, nope, I retract and annul any type of contract I've made to being your friend, that kind of thing, because you weren't really a good friend. Not you, the listener, but the other person. I don't know why I had to make that clear, but we did it. There we have it. So yeah. Okay, so maybe this is from ex people in your life as well. They just feel like once they don't have their clutches in you any longer, once you're like out of their what do you even call it? Out of their claws, I guess. You're no longer there, so they kind of miss what they had before. So if you actually gave them a lot before, you no longer give, and it feels like now that you've taken your energy away, they're slightly empty, is I guess one way to put it. Not overly empty, but I feel like they were people who expected a lot more of you, and you took your energy away, and now there's a definite gulf where there used to be something like love filling up the space, basically. So it's a definite removal of your energy that is literally felt. That's not necessarily a good thing, to be honest, but it's an insult, I guess. But also a testament to your character, because if another person obviously misses you that much, although on that note, sounds unhealthy for that person, not gonna lie. The moon and the high priestess. Insults. Yeah, you keep to yourself as well. These are both cards of secrecy, so you could be very secretive. Again, stingy, secretive, keeping your resources to yourself, keeping what you have in your mind to yourself, not sharing whatever it is that's on your mind or on your plate. For some of you, literally. So some people are just like, can I have a chip? And you're just like, nah, bye. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. You're a bit stingy. That's the most of the, or the highest form of an insult I can think of, basically, based on these cards. You're just kind of stingy. You take your stuff to yourself and you don't share them with people that feel entitled to your energy. And again, if they feel entitled, well, they shouldn't feel entitled in the first place, but that's part of why it feels insulting to them. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Thank you for being here. Feel free to stick around, and I'll see you in the next one, or the previous one. Bye. Pile 2, you have chosen the 7 of Swords, or 7 of Spades here. So, people and the insults they have to give behind your back are that you could be incredibly strategic, or slightly, what is the word? Someone who tries to escape, someone who tries to get out of trouble, get out of dodge, kind of thing. So maybe an insult will be that you are a bit of a coward. Again, you guys clicked on the freaking insult reading. Please don't shoot the messenger. But at the same time, you know, insults. It also doesn't even have to be that bad, to be fair. But again, perceptions are perceptions in at the end of the day. So if someone thinks you're a coward, well, that's what they choose to see, and part of it could be because they themselves are a coward. Oop. This could also be, rather than a carrot, carrot. Rather than a coward, I still want to keep saying carrot, so carrots may be important here. But rather than a coward, this could be someone, or you could be someone who uses their words very wisely, very strategically. The way you speak, the way you write is very important here. The way you use language in general, basically. And some people insult you based on that, because maybe you've had more of an education than they have, or maybe you've had less of an education than they have, and they feel like they can chat shit about it because they either feel like they're above you or below you, basically. I don't think this is coming from a person who is on the same level as you, because if they were at the same level as you, they would have nothing to say, either good or bad. Although if it is someone above you, then they're basically using you as a scapegoat for their own rubbish mentality. But let's see what this tiny divination book has to say, because they also have different meanings. So what is that? That is a sword, which is a spade. Where are the fucking spades? Why am I swearing all my days? Seven of spades would be the bad luck. Okay. Some people wishing evil on you, the evil eye, wishing you bad luck, things like that. I honestly don't take it as a bad card. Well, I mean, this is the reading that you clicked on. Oh, whatever comes up, comes up. But again, the insults, maybe people wishing you bad luck. Maybe they feel like things are going really well in your life, and they're like, well, I need this kind of energy in my own life, so they're projecting their own negativity onto you, basically. First cards we have from the spirit are from the spiritual tarot, and we have death. Okay, whatever the case here is, whatever insults are coming your way, you will always be protected. This is what I'm getting with the death card. No matter what happens, you will transform this energy, you will transmute it, and no matter what person comes up at you, or with whatever they come up at you with, even if it makes you feel like you can't handle it, you really can. Again, with the coward energy, with the death card, I don't know why I'm getting that, but this is an insult that may be thrown at you. I don't think you are. I think it takes a lot of strength to actually transmute pain and to literally walk away. Like, some people genuinely get stuck in the nitty-gritty or the fights, and they just continue repeating cycles. I feel like you've mastered the art of walking away when people decide to be absolute idiots, to be honest. But that's their problem, to be honest, not yours anyway. So insults that they may give you, or that you give up too easily, basically. Maybe it's not a coward per se, maybe it's actually about giving up too easily on situations, on them, not sticking through the thick and the thin. But at the same time, if you have to stick through manipulation and all of these other types of stuff, then what's the point of being with someone, whether that's romantically or in another relationship? If there's like blatant manipulation and control, then you gotta go, and that's clear, basically. But if there are people giving you insults, that's what they're giving you insults on getting out of Dodge, basically leaving again. And that, through their eyes, is the cowardly way out, whereas through, well, my eyes currently, and potentially yours, potentially, is that how you pronounce the word? Oh my god, suddenly language became a different thing. But it is how you pronounce it, I know. But potentially. Okay, anyways, why am I doubting myself suddenly based on language skills? I don't even know what my point was. It'll come back. Next cards we have are from the Sexual Magic Tarot, and we have the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel. Sweet. Cute. Okay, again with the luck, this being bad luck or whatever. Yeah, people might be insulting you behind your back because you're extremely lucky. Maybe they feel like you don't work enough for what you have, for what you've created for yourself, so they feel entitled to be like, oh, this person is like extremely lucky, but they don't really have anything to say about it, basically. Actually, good point. Maybe you also don't defend yourself, because sometimes, again, walking away is far easier. Sorry, no, it's much harder to do, but it's the best option to also do. And for some people, they do feel like walking away is far much, why am I doing this? It's far easier to do than actually stick around and fight. But again, you win some, you lose some, pick your battles wisely, all of that jazz. Some of you really do pick your battles really fucking wisely. And this is exactly why people feel like they're jealous, or like they can't compete with you. I feel like there is a definite nature here of competing. Three of Pentacles, working together could be coming from your colleagues, this bad luck thing or insult, really. But yeah, again, I feel like you're really lucky, except you've also worked for it. Luck does come with work, to be fair, because luck is based on talent, but also talent becomes skill. So I feel like you have both of them down to a really good degree, which is potentially also why and there we have it with the potentially again. Potentially also why people feel like you're very strategic, because you know how to work it to your favor as well with the death card, because this is Scorpio energy. This could be slightly manipulative, and again with the Seven of Swords, that is slight manipulative energy. So I feel like maybe you've grown in an environment where manipulation was key, and having to survive required manipulative tactics, and now that you know better, you know how not to apply those in real life, but or not to hurt people anyway. But that also means that you know when some other person is trying to manipulate you, when people trying to be triangulating. Oh, actually, fair play. If you guys had parents who what's it who divorced or just separated, whatever, really, and they used you as the person to communicate and to give insults to the other person, triangulation for your pentacles, that's what it's giving me, third party vibes, that kind of thing, really. So yeah, the insults people have to give to you are that you know exactly what you're doing, but there's so much luck behind you. Basically, you are protected, whatever the case is, you are protected, but they feel like they can't get to you, basically, so they're annoyed at themselves or at whatever that they can't get to you or at you. Next cards we have are from the Manar Erotic Tarot, and we have the Strength card and also Temperance. Nice. Okay, a lot of major arcana in general. Well, you know, three extra major arcana so far, but what am I getting with this? Important stuff. These people may be important to you, actually, if it's major, just major arcana, or mostly major arcana, whatever. Libra, Sagittarius may also be important. The wheel is I usually take it to be oh god, what are they called? Mutable signs, I believe, anyway. So Sagittarius, Aries, no, Aries is cardinal, sorry. You know what, forget it, most people take these to be the what are they called, the fixed signs anyway. So that's Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Oh my god, for whatever reason I've forgotten whatever this is, but the fixed signs, you know, water, fire, earth and air, all of that jazz. What's the earth one? Taurus. Taurus, Scorpio. I'm just gonna shut up with that one. Anyways, that's how most people take it. I take it to be the mutable signs. If you know what the mutable signs are, then feel free to just know. But but yeah, basically it could be someone with that kind of energy surrounding you currently, or the kind of energy that it just very talkative, basically, with the Libra and the Sagittarius. Very fiery, talkative, kind of like what I'm doing right now, I guess. But yeah, it could be coming from individuals that have a lot of work to do on themselves, but they're focusing on you instead because it's much easier to find a different target and not look at yourself. Yikes. What else am I getting here? The wedding bells were in my head when I first started this reading, so this could be important as well. Maybe you're married, or maybe you're thinking about marriage, or maybe you have a partner who's thinking about marriage, or someone's mother-in-law, something like that, I don't even know, is a bit of an annoying cunt. Anyways. Ay, someone has shit to say, basically. Insults people give you behind your back. You're too cocky for some of you, or you don't give enough of your energy to a person, or to a specific person. If you're a woman watching and it's a heterosexual relationship to a man, someone is really annoyed that you don't give them sexual attention here. Or if you're a male watching and you know, whatever you want to call it, heteronormative relationship thingy, someone's annoyed that you're not giving them sexual attention. Someone's annoyed that you may be saving yourself for marriage, for some of you here, with the imagery in these cards. So insults being that you're either a virgin or a the opposite of a virgin, so whore, I guess. But yeah, this is also Virgo energy, actually. The virgin slash whore. I hate that word on my days. Anyways, next card you have from the Serpieri Tarot, and we have the Five of Pentacles and also the King of Swords. Another king. Oh no, actually that was the previous pile, never mind. King of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Someone's salty that you've left them behind, or that you've cut them down with your language. Again, with the language skills being really important with the Seven of Swords here. Someone's really annoyed that you left them behind, or that you've cut them from something, basically. Because again, all of those connections on the King of Swords coming out of his head, and then this person is just turning to salt, and then what is that? Being broken apart, I guess, or a statue, whatever really you want to call it. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Maybe they're not receiving monetary abundance from you anymore, and they're a bit annoyed, so they have insults to say based on how much you used to give them in terms of money. Maybe they owe you money and you've cut them off now, and they're just like, well, where's the rest? Like, I want more, but I can't access you. So someone's basically insulting you on the fact that you're no longer giving them access, and maybe this is why they are seeing you as someone who's manipulative, who's, you know, cutthroat for some of you. So Gemini energy may be important here, actually, just in general, because they're really good with their language, but also in terms of being cutthroat. And I don't know, Gemini energy usually gives me, not the person or a person rather, but the energy itself gives me the vibes that someone knows how to use their language to their what do you call it, to their advantage, but also to the disadvantage of other people, because it's Mercury energy. But also some Mercury transits, specifically Gemini, have been very interesting in terms of the way people communicate. Very brash. But yeah, last cards we have are from the Valentino Tarot, and we have the Five of Wands, so another 5 here. 555 may be important. And also Justice, Libra energy again. Okay, cool. Well, someone may be a Libra here, or there might be a court case involved, or some kind of something serious basically that has been in the spotlight too, maybe with co-workers or with family matters, things like that. So it's been hashed out before in public as well. Five of Wands is winning at any cost, but if you're winning at any cost, you're not really winning anything. So the insults people have to give you here may include being loud in public events, basically, potentially anyway. What else is there? Having too much to say, being too morally correct, too politically correct. Okay, interesting. I see. Maybe some people think that you talk too much and that's an insult. Sorry. Not that that's the worst of the insults that I've come up with in this reading, but apparently this is what I feel like apologizing for. Not that I have anything to apologize for in the first place, but anyways, oh my days. What else is there? Insults people that give you behind your back. Yeah, I feel like you're a smarty pants. You know way too much, to be honest, with some stuff, and you're not afraid to tell people. With the temperance cards as well. You know, Sagittarius people, or Sagittarius energy anyway. Not afraid of using your outside voice instead of inside voice. So for some of you, talking behind, not really talking behind people's backs, but if you do talk about someone, it comes back to bite you, in the sense that they either hear it or I don't know, it's always out in the open, basically. I feel like you don't try to hide how you feel about people, so it's not that there's no tact, it's more that you don't really care, in the sense that if someone annoys you, they're gonna know that you're annoyed by them, basically. You're not gonna try to school your facial features or your language use, basically. They're just gonna know. It's gonna be obvious that you kind of don't like them, basically, for whatever reason. That's not bad, it's just obviously it's not like entirely accepted by society and stuff like that. But again, if someone has like actual reasons to dislike someone, then the other person must have done something to actually deserve. Or I'm gonna shut up, because this is just I'm digging myself a hole here, basically, or I feel like I am, although I probably am not. But anyways, people do feel like you may start fights here and then win them at any cost, with the five of wands here. No, what was it? Oh wait, yeah, 5 of wands, duh. Well, 5 of swords energy, really, but yeah, so competition, things like that, really. But also with the 7 of swords, actually winning at any cost as well, but also persevering through it, and then on top of that, getting away with it. So there are people who are annoyed at the way you use your language. All in all, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one, or the previous one. Pile 3, you've chosen the 8 of Wands. So communication, commitments, travel, things going far and wide. For some of you, being in the spotlight, or just consistently being, again, communicating consistently. 8 of Wands or 8 of Clubs in this one is also, what else do they have? Spades. It's not a spade, it's a club. Dun dun dun. 8 of clubs. Be direct about your desires. Okay, some of you, the insults you receive maybe that you are too direct, you are too willing to communicate, you speak too fast for some of you, or when you speak it resonates with a lot of people and they are annoyed. So you may be someone who's in the spotlight for giving advice, and some people don't appreciate that. Basically, some insults that you receive could be to do with the way you it's not the way you speak necessarily, but what you say, basically what you'd have to deliver. Some people may be annoyed about that because maybe they feel like they can do it better than you can, but again, you're entitled, and you being you, basically what you have to offer the world matters. So if someone feels like they can do a better job than you, well then why are they not doing the better job? Why are they not doing the thing? But yeah, I feel like someone here, there could be some imposter syndrome as well, personally, or not personally, but coming from you as well, the person watching the video as well. So yeah, just a healthy, wholesome reminder: you do what you do, and you're allowed to do what you do, basically. So if there are people who are like naysayers, or some people that just love to insult what you actually have to put out, please don't listen to them, because what you do is meant to be done, as long as you're not hurting anyone. I don't feel like you are with this spread, well, so far anyway, but you know, let's see. First card we have is from the Spiritual Tarot, and we have the Lovers. Sweet. Okay. This could be coming from exes. Insults coming here, maybe that you make choices really directly, and then you voice them, and then you do the thing that you say you're gonna do, which I don't understand how that would be an insult, but there we have it. Maybe some people are annoyed that you constantly have places to be, you constantly have decisions to make. Some of you may have options, and you're exercising those options, and it's clear to them that they might not be an option, basically. So again, this could be coming from people that you were not chosen by you for whatever reason, basically. But if they're not choosing themselves, then of course they're gonna feel what is it called, the burn of rejection, much harsher than it should be or could be. Okay. Next cards we have are from the Sexual Magic Tarot, and we have the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So that makes 10 of Swords there, but coolio. People who have insults to give you behind your back. Again, with the decision making and speaking your desires, maybe before you weren't able to do that with the 2 of Swords here. Maybe you were struggling to find what to say, to find the words, to actually even think about where you wanted to go. The lady here is receiving that's a tulip, sorry. Tulips are to do with unconditional love, but also the kind of love that lasts forever. I think that's Chinese or Japanese. I think it's Chinese though. Well, not really mythology, herbology, I guess, whatever you really want to call it. But yes, they signify unending, undying love, and she's just there like, I don't know if I want it, I can't make a decision. So maybe before you couldn't make decisions and you were ready to cut things off, but you were just letting them slide. With the 8 of Swords here being stuck in your mind, so some people feel like they have insults to give you because you've changed. You've become someone who is far more direct. For some of you anyway. For some of you, you're super direct in your mind, but you still have trouble to actually voice that out loud. So that could be a problem. So boundaries here may be important in terms of actually voicing them. You have them within you, but you're not voicing them. Some of you anyway. So yeah, insults may be that you're a bit slow to actually exercise your boundaries, to make decisions. Some people are annoyed that they have to be patient with you, basically. So insults may include that you're just too slow to come to the conclusions that they've come to already. I feel like you're someone who likes to make decisions, but when you make decisions, you stick by them. And these people may be making very brash decisions, which could cost them, I guess, more than necessary, whereas you take your time to make decisions, but once you make the decision, it's a forever kind of decision. Or, you know, unless you see a different kind of reason and new facts are, you know, what's the word, have come out. But yeah, besides that, I feel like you make decisions very slowly, but you make the right kinds of decisions, and some people are annoyed at the fact that either you make the best decisions, or you don't include them in those decisions, or when you do make those decisions, they often end up at the other end of the stick, because you discard them, or you don't choose them. But again, if they're not choosing themselves, that is their problem. At the end of the day, that's really how it is in the most simplest of ways, but obviously life is not that simple and all of that jazz. So yeah, next cards we have are from the erotic tarot, from the Monara erotic tarot, and we have the Four of Earth, which is the sun in, what in the actual hell is that? Capricorn. What a weird looking little symbol. Sorry, I mean I have a Capricorn rising, but that doesn't even look like Capricorn. It looks like Pluto minus or plus some other Cyrillic letter. But anyways, Four of Earth and also Five of Water. Okay, Five of Cups here and the Four of Pentacles. So keeping your energy to yourself, being a miser for some people. Five of Cups is not focusing on the positive, so which is the what is that, Mars in Scorpio, so revenge. Some people may feel like you hold resentment, basically. Some people feel like you hold on to a lot of resentment about people and you don't let go with the Four of Earth either. So yeah, if there are people from your past, some of the insults they have for you, or maybe they have resentment. Maybe you've grown like a lot in the past year or so, and some people are still in your energy or looking at you through your social media and being like, oh, this person has changed, but I still see them as this old version of them. That's their problem, not your problem. Well, unless you feel the desire to apologize if you've done something bad, that is your cue, not mine. But yeah, again, there are people who feel like maybe you've done them dirty before and now you're acting like you're all pristine and a completely different person. Again, you guys, use your discernment. Please don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Or you hold on to resentment from people that have done you dirty in the past and you don't want to deal with them any longer, but they might still want to be in your energy for whatever reason. Maybe you're choosing not to forgive someone and someone is constantly pestering you about forgiveness. Okay, insults. I hate readings like these because now I have to think about insults and how to insult people to their faces. And it's just like, what? But anyways, I chose to do this reading, so there we have it. Next cards are from the Sir Pieri Tarot, and we have the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Coolio, apologies. Mayhaps accepted. Okay, some people, okay, you live rent-free in some people's minds and they really want to escape you, but I feel like this is how some people, well, not literally, but also just the holding your ears, I guess. Some people are in their minds about you, in two minds about you potentially as well, constantly thinking about what they did wrong, if they did you dirty, or constantly thinking that you won't let them in, basically, that you've taken your energy away and you are fucking done with their BS, basically. So they don't know if they should come to apologize to you, because I do feel like there's some apology energy here with the Knight of Cups. It's usually an extension of a cup, an extension of an offer from a younger person, I guess, but it doesn't really have to be. It's just it's a small peace offering, basically. And I feel like someone here wants to apologize, but they don't have the guts to come and do that thing, because they know that you've moved on, or if you haven't moved on, you will not let them in, basically. Yeah, I feel like you're on the minds of a lot of people. Eight of Swords as well, being stuck, and Two of Swords as well, being stuck in a mindset, and just not making decisions. I don't think that's you. I feel like it's a different person. So whoever's in your energy right now, they feel like they want to come up and apologize. I feel like it could be an ex, not gonna lie, with the Lovers here. If it's not an actual ex, it could be, well, you know, a romantic ex rather. It could be an ex-friend, someone like that, someone who has too much pride basically to come back. But for some people, it's not even about pride. They just know that you will not let them in because you have your walls up for good reason too. So yeah, keep doing you, I guess. Keep exercising your boundaries, because you don't really need people unless they've changed. Honestly, the only apology is changed behavior. So if someone constantly comes at you and they're just like, I'm sorry, but their behavior is still the same, well, are they really sorry? Last cards we have are from the Valentina Tarot, and we have the Sun and the Four of Wands. Okay, cool stuff. Some people may feel like you're going places, like really good places too. The Sun and the Four of Wands together, that's a really freaking happy relationship. Some of you may be in a relationship currently and it's going really well, so maybe your exes have shit to say about that, because maybe they see you online, if if you are online and you haven't deleted them off social media or what the hell ever, really. But yeah, for whatever reason, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that some of you are in really healthy, happy relationships currently. If you're not in one, there may be one heading your way, but the past wants to knock and apologize, I guess, or start drama. Well, I don't think they want to start drama, but I feel like there is a case of forgiveness here, slash wanting to apologize for something. But I genuinely don't think you want anything to do with the past, and if you do, I'm sorry, or you know, whatever, but I don't think the past has anything to offer you, basically. So yeah, please take that as it resonates though, and don't kill the messenger, or shoot the messenger rather. But yeah, happy times are coming towards you. Some people feel like you're too good to be true for some of you. You're having way too much time on your hands right now to actually enjoy whatever it is you've sold. So you're reaping the benefits of what you've sold, but some people feel like okay, someone is not with you any longer and they wish they were with you because you have really good things coming towards you consistently. Yeah, okay. I am getting that this might be an ex, or at the well, sorry, romantic ex, or at the very least someone who was in your energy before and they fucked up. They really did, basically, and they know they can't apologize to you because you're not going to take them back. And it doesn't matter if you, well, sorry, you're not even going to take the apology seriously, or you may forgive them, but you don't want anything to do with them, basically. So this is someone from the past. The insults coming here, and they're not really even insults, it's more anger slash bitterness, but I feel like this person feels it towards themselves. So yeah, this isn't really an insult towards you, it's more that you've moved on, you know exactly what you're doing with your life, you're literally creating happiness in your own life, you're more direct now, your boundaries are basically upholded. No, that's not you're upholding your boundaries really well, and it's showing. You're glowing, basically, with the sun here and the Four of Wands. You're doing amazing. So please, I beg you, just you know, enjoy whatever you have sold, and don't go back to the past, because there's nothing in there for you other than pain and holding on to resentment. Yeah, I said it correctly the first time, anyways. And just indecision, basically. That's all you have in the past. There's no reason to go back there, basically. And again, I don't feel like most of you want to go there anyway, but yeah, someone from the past is checking up on you, and or at least energetically right now through this reading. And what they have to say is that they miss you, unfortunately, but they know why they fucked up or how they fucked up, and they're not gonna, yeah, no one's gonna come back, basically, to mess up your whatever you've built here. You got it, it's yours, keep it. That's all I have for you, so thank you for being here, and if this resonated, feel free to stick around, and I will see you in the next one or the previous video. Bye.